Have you ever been watching a thrilling rugby match, only for the referee to blow the whistle and award a penalty that seems to interrupt the flow of the game, leaving you wondering what just happened? One of the most frequently misunderstood calls involves a player being offside, and it is a fundamental principle of rugby that ensures fairness and continuous engagement. The offside rule in rugby exists primarily to ensure fair play and prevent players from gaining an unfair advantage by being in a forward position. It is designed to encourage continuous, contested play and to maintain the integrity of defensive and attacking lines on the field. At its core, the rule prevents a player from being actively involved in play if they are ahead of the ball or the teammate who last played it. Think of it like this. If you kick the ball, your teammates cannot run past you to gather it before you do. This fundamental concept stops players from simply waiting near the opponent's goal line, a tactic sometimes called cherry-picking, hoping for a lucky pass or kick. It also ensures that after events like rucks, mauls, scrums, and lineouts, players cannot immediately interfere with opponents if they are still within the designated offside lines for that phase of play. The rule forces teams to advance as a unit, contesting possession fairly rather than capitalizing on opportunistic positioning. Understanding the offside rule in practice means recognizing that players must always be mindful of their position relative to the ball and their teammates. If a player is ahead of the ball, they must actively retreat or avoid interfering with play until they are put back onside, either by the ball moving ahead of them or a teammate running past them. Referees constantly monitor these positions, especially when the ball changes hands, when players kick, or during set pieces, looking for any player who might be gaining an unfair advantage by being too far forward. This crucial regulation underpins much of rugby's tactical strategy, differentiating between an offside player who is simply out of position and one who is actively involved in play. A player who is offside but not interfering might be tolerated, but any attempt to block opponents, catch a ball, or participate in a tackle while offside will immediately result in a penalty. It forces teamwork, demanding that players maintain disciplined defensive and attacking lines, ensuring that every phase of the game is genuinely contested. This commitment to fair positional play is what makes rugby such a dynamic and strategic sport. Ultimately, the offside rule, though sometimes appearing complex, is a guardian of rugby's spirit. It ensures that the game remains a fluid, strategic contest of skill, strength, and teamwork, preventing opportunistic shortcuts and upholding an environment where every player must earn their advantage through disciplined effort and adherence to the game's core principles.